Hey guys, it's Ro. Today I'm very excited because I'm gonna be sharing a recipe that is perfect for dinner, and it has actually earned a permanent seat at my Thanksgiving table. Let's make some honey sage milk bread rolls. Fleischmann's rapid rise yeast makes this recipe super easy. I absolutely love them. I have been using them for years to make many recipes, including cinnamon rolls, to make pizza doughs. I use them a lot. Let's get started. The first step to making these honey sage milk bread rolls is to make our milk bread starter. Ro, why do you make a milk bread starter? Well, that's a great question. This starter will help your rolls absorb more moisture and be fluffier. And it's a really simple thing to do, so try it. In a sauce pot, you're just gonna add a little bit of water, whole milk, and bread flour. Whisk together just a little bit and then bring it over to the stove. Then turn your stove to medium heat. Whisk constantly until it thickens. This usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Once thickened, remove from heat and allow it to cool to room temperature. Our milk bread starter is looking good, so I'm gonna set this off to the side while we make our honey sage butter. Making honey sage butter is very simple. All you need is honey, sage, and butter. It's as simple as it sounds. Put the butter in the pan and melt it. Once the butter has melted, you're gonna place your sage leaves into the pan, and we're basically gonna fry them. Now we're gonna divide our chopped leaves. You want a teaspoon and a half. Set it off to the side. We're gonna put that in the dough. Add the remaining chopped sage into the butter. Remember, I have the heat off. Now it's time to make the milk bread dough. The first step is to whisk together the dry ingredients. In front of me, I have a large bowl with bread flour, a little bit of sugar, salt, and 1 packet of Fleischmann's Rapid Rise Instant Yeast. Fleischmann's yeast gives you quality, delicious results every time. Now whisk together until well combined. Once mixed together, we're gonna add some warm milk. You want your milk to be temperature-wise between 120 and 130 degrees. It's really important because it's the perfect temperature to interact with the yeast. Pour in your milk and mix together until well combined. You can use a whisk or a spatula, whatever is easier. Now we get to add the rest of our ingredients. You're gonna add 1 egg. You'll want your egg to be at room temperature, so take it out of the refrigerator and let it hang out for a little bit. You're also gonna add your milk bread starter, 4 tablespoons of honey sage butter. I kept the rest off to the side. I'm gonna use that later to top our dinner rolls. Honey and our chopped sage. Then using a spatula, I'm gonna mix together until dough starts to form. Once the dough has come together and formed, we're going to knead it with your hands. This is one of my favorite things about baking. I love kneading dough, whether it's pie dough, whether it's cinnamon roll dough, whether it's dinner roll dough. I just love it. It's a great arm workout, and it's just really relaxing to me. I can't explain it. I just love it. All you need to do, take a pinch of flour, cover your work surface so that the dough doesn't stick, plop the dough right in front of you. If you've never kneaded dough before, it's very easy. You just use the palm of your hand. What you're gonna do is you're gonna push the dough away from you, push, then you're gonna pull it towards you, fold in half, and turn. And you're just gonna keep doing that. Push, fold, turn. There you go, then just set your timer. Place the dough into a bowl, cover with a piece of food-safe plastic wrap, and allow it to rest. Set it off to the side for about 5 minutes. Look at that, our dough took a little nap. It's well rested, and now we're gonna divide it into 10 even pieces. I'm just gonna plop it down right in front of me. Oh, I love this. Boop. Now just using my hands, I'm gonna roll it into a log and cut into 10 even pieces. Now, gonna take each piece, roll into a ball, then place your dinner roll into a greased baking pan, just like so, and fill it up. After you cover each roll with a little bit of butter, we're gonna cover with a clean kitchen towel. We're gonna tuck our little rolls in for another nap, and we're gonna let them sit for 20 minutes. Once your dinner rolls have baked, we're gonna give them a couple minutes to cool, and then we're gonna paint the top with the rest of our honey sage butter. You do this right before you're about to serve them so it's nice and fresh. Oh, these smell so good. The hardest part is not to eat them right now. And ta-da! There you have it. Here are the honey sage milk bread rolls. They're perfect for dinner, and because this recipe is so good, it now has a permanent seat at our Thanksgiving table. So welcome to the family. There's something about baking from scratch that just makes it better. All right, I'm gonna go cut myself one. I'm gonna break off a little piece so you can just look at that. It's soft, it's fluffy, and it's even a little sweet.